Assalamualaikum. In this video, I will show you the overall appearance of the CPIRS database. Okay. Now let's access the database. First, we have a username. This is web admin username actually. Okay, and then put on your password. And you press submit. Okay, now we are in our website admin menu. Okay, if you want to do some editing on the website content or our website appearance, we will click here, manage website content. Okay, and then we can click anywhere that we want to edit or we want to add new subject or new pages. But today our concern is on viewing our CPIRS database to understand how it looks like. Okay, here we click on CPIRS admin area, and then we click on manage CPIRS database. Okay, this is the first page of the database where we will search the database by patient's name. Okay, for this example, I just put one patient name, and if you want to add more, you can click here, add a new patient. Okay, so let's click on the patient A. Okay, first when we click on patient A, we will be able to view his name or her name, address, place of birth, date of birth, and gender. Okay, and then we have divided patient A data into 4 categories: parents data, diagnosis data, occupational therapy data, speech therapy data, and physical therapy data. How I gathered this overview of the database, how I gathered all this information, is all based on the Western Australian Cerebral Palsy Register report. Okay, based on the report which I acquired from internet, I got some basic idea on how to organize the data for cerebral palsy patient. Okay, let's click on the parents data. Okay, parents data, we have mother's name, mother's place of birth, and mother's age of time at delivery. Okay, this is all based on Western Australian Cerebral Palsy Register report. Okay, if you want to edit this parents data, you click here. If you want to put on some image or photos related to the parents data, you can click here, and any supporting documents in the form of Word documents or PDF, you can click here and insert and attach all the relevant documents. Okay, let's look at the diagnosis data. Okay, this is the diagnosis data. Okay, as you see, first row we deal with at which phase of infancy the patients acquired the cerebral palsy. Okay, in this case, I put this just for example. I put it on post-neonatal. Actually, there is 3 different phases where cerebral palsy can be acquired by the patient. Okay, first we have like prenatally. Okay, and second perinatally acquired species, and the third one is post-neonatally. Okay, if we talk about perinatally or prenatally or perinatally, we need to have some data on gestational age at the time of delivery, birth weight, plurality, and birth defect. But for this example, I choose post-neonatal, so the gestational age, birth weight, birth plurality, and birth defect are not applicable. Okay, and then next we look at the predominant motor type. Okay, what is predominant motor type? Actually, predominant motor type is divided into three, okay, into four actually, sorry. Spastic, dyskinesis, ataxic, and hypotonic. Okay, in this case, I choose spastic. Okay, under the spastic, we have topology, okay, different kind of topology. For example, under spastic, we have diplegia, hemiplegia, and quadriplegia. For this case, I just use topography pattern hemiplegia, okay. And then we look at the movement related classification skills. Okay, GMFCL stands for Gross Motor Functional Classification Scales. Okay, here I just put some example, level 3. For example, it has 5 level, 1 to 5. And max is for fine motor classification skills. So I put it level 2. It also has 1 to 5 level. And then another row, I put some information about associated impairments. What kind of impairments that come with the cerebral palsy? In this case, as example, I put some kind of impairments on the hearing and speech parts on the patient that has cerebral palsy. And then the last one is speech-related class skill. Okay? Speech-related class skills is related to the ability of the patients to speak and communicate. Okay, CFCS represent the communication skill of the cerebral palsy. Communication effect, how the cerebral palsy affect their communication. Okay, here I put level 4. For example, this is just an example, okay, and you can change accordingly, depends on the patient's data. And EDEX is about eating and drinking classification skill. Okay, so here I put level 3. Also, just for example, if you want to edit this diagnosis data, you can click here, and if you have some images, photos, for example, and then also videos, you can put here. This must be related to diagnosis, okay? And then also same for the supported documents, must be related to diagnosis, okay? Because for the therapy, we have different sections. If you have any supporting documents or videos or photos, if you want to attach in your database, okay? Now let's look at the therapy data. We have 3 therapy data: occupational, speech, and physical. Okay, when I click on the occupational therapy data, okay, here is the list of occupational therapy that we run or we perform on that particular patient. Okay, we have therapy names, therapy goals, methods, resources, and outcomes. Okay, goals mean what is the objective of the therapy, and also methods, how the therapy being performed. Resources mean what kind of support, or for example equipment, staff that needed to run this therapy. And then therapy outcomes, what we expected, the outcome, how you're going to improve the patient's conditions and everything. Okay, here we can put photos and videos. You can click here where we can attach photos and videos regarding maybe some kind of development of how this patient progressed through the therapy. And any documents, supporting documents relating to this therapy, you can put here. Okay, and if you want to edit this data, these goals, methods, resources, outcomes, even the therapy name, you can click on edit. Okay, if you want to add new occupational therapy in this list, you can click here, add new occupational therapy. So let me show you. Okay, if you add new occupational therapy, you click here, these pages will come out and you will need to fill it accordingly. In this case, I just click cancel because I just want to show the example. And if you want to edit this data, okay, you can click here, yes. As you see, we have the previous data still in the space here. Okay, if you want to change it with another new information, you can just delete this and then add anything you want. Okay, in this case, I just want to show you how. So I put on cancel. Okay. Okay. Now we look at the speech therapy. Speech therapy also the same. The working is as same as occupational therapy. Okay. And then the physical therapy, the working also as same as speech and occupational therapy. Okay. Now we back to the main patient data. Okay. Here we have, but as I mentioned earlier, we have name, address, place of birth, date of birth, and gender. For example, if we need to edit the personal data, we click here. If you want to edit name, address, place of birth, date of birth, and gender, and you have some related image, maybe the picture of this patient, you can put it here, related images, or maybe a scan image of the patient birth certificate. Okay, you can also click here. And for any other supported documents such as Word documents or PDF, you can attach it here. Okay. Okay. Now, I think that's all for this database. Okay. And let's go back to the main menu. Okay. Admin can manage access. That means it can add new access for whom can access the database. You just click new access here, and you will be able to add new users that will be able to access this database. Okay. So now we go back to CPIRS menu, back to manage content. Okay. Nothing I need to talk about here because I think you all are already familiar with this one. This manage content.php manage content website. Go back to the main menu. Okay, and then that's all. So we need to log out. Okay. Thanks for listening. Okay, thank you.